break it all down. The Vault Studio, the best show in town. Show in town, let's show in town, let's show in town. Lights on, mic check, game time, let's go. Jay George, Scotty running the show. Rock on the mix, keeping it tight. NFL talk every day, every night.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Vault Studio live show, live preview show. I'm JA. I'm joined by the big Spanakopita and the medium-sized Scotty.
Love, baby.
We've also got Tommy on the ones,
Yeah,
twos,
we do.
and threes over there, I believe.
I'll tell you what.
And fours.
Fours and fives and sixes.
Yeah.
I said a pre-show. He's operating on a level that we could only aspire to.
Fours.
People go to bed and dream at night to try and get to that level.
You're going to be fine, I think.
No,
I hope my wife's listening to this. Thanks, George.
Don't worry, I'll clip
You
it.
don't need to come on George to serenade your wife.
we'll
trust
send it to a direct. We'll put a direct. There'll be a direct line straight to it.
You've got in trouble for direct line straight to
All right, Sporting Globe, shout out.
We are proudly brought to you by the Sporting Globe, Churnside Park. So the big announcement last week was obviously we're on the app, so you can select us. There is a clip.
Not
Tommy's-
Hinge, not Tinder,
No,
not any of those apps.
the Sporting
The
Globe
Sporting
app.
Globe app.
There's a video going out tomorrow morning. Tommy's done some absolute beautiful work to make
Has
me
he?
look
What?
mildly intelligent this afafternoon.
That's
Um,
we better pump the
it was
brakes
a
on that.
stretch.
Yeah.
So you go there, you go into, you get the app, you download it, you get $9 pints, $25 on your birthday for every dollar you
Oh,
for
that's pretty
every
sweet.
$25 you spend at the Sporting Globe, you get $1 back in credit, which you can use at the Sporting
Oh
Globe.
wow, that's pretty cool.
Which you'd be surprised for me how quickly it's
Yeah,
going up.
it racks up pretty quick.
Racks up pretty quick, especially on Super Bowl
I had
day.
a few free sessions, so
Yeah,
it's good.
it's been pretty good. And
Nice.
good thing is for the month of October, so starting in 3 days' time, we're going to do a little giveaway. So I've got two things to give away on the
Ooh.
live show. We'll be doing a signed Devontae Adams mini helmet, which
Signed.
is pretty cool. Devontae Adams, obviously, he's on the Rams now, but he's well known for his time at Green Bay. This is an Eclipse helmet, so it's the black with the colored logo. It's one of my favorite styles of helmet.
That's a sweet helmet too.
Sick. So that'll be one of them. And the other one will be a Dante Culpepper signed football.
Whoa.
If you don't know
Hey.
who Dante Culpepper is, I feel sorry for you. Let's just say he was the
OJ
one that got,
Gunslinger.
he was the one that got Randy Moss going before
Yeah.
everyone else did. So
Hey,
they'll
you,
do the
are you
giveaway.
sure you want to give that away? That's pretty
Yeah, I'm giving it away.
Wow.
That's what I
Well,
thought.
hey, there you go, guys. There you
So
go.
to get this, you need to follow us on Instagram, TikTok, or YouTube.
No,
I-
end.
No, or because everyone uses different things. So if you don't use Instagram, like you, Scotty, you can follow us.
I'm
on
not
TikTok.
following anyone.
If
on
you don't
Insta.
use TikTok, like
you,
Scotty,
Scotty.
you can follow us on YouTube. And if you don't have, you surely have YouTube.
I don't use YouTube either, actually.
Okay, so Scotty can't win.
What about if you're a middle-aged woman and you use Facebook? You can
follow us on
use
Facebook.
I do follow us on Facebook
Okay, so you can follow us on Facebook too. So then send us a
with all the
screen.
middle-aged women. That's right.
Send us a screenshot of you changing your sponsorship in your account information
Yep.
to the Vault Studio, because that's what goes towards our sponsorship.
Nice.
So set that up, get that going, and then also Super Bowl tickets have opened, which is already making me feel sad because the Sporting Globe are selling their Super Bowl tickets now, which
They're
means
getting in early.
we're getting close to Super Bowl, which means we're getting close to the end of the NFL season.
No, we're not. It's
gonna
only
be
week
right on
4.
us.
It's only week 4.
George, it's week 4. Before we know it, it'll be week 15. Then it'll be a Super Bowl. And then I'll wake up that Tuesday morning feeling depressed because the season's over and because of all the mistakes I made the day before.
Hopefully, I'm waking up saying "Go Birds."
I'll be.
Who knows? You could say go Birds even if you don't win, though. And you probably will.
Speaking of birds, we've got some bird-on-bird violence for
Well, let's
the
start.
preview.
Thursday night football.
Brilliant segue.
This game was terrible because the Seattle should have won this by 3
I enjoyed
scores. 3 scores, I should have won it by. The fact that
Yep.
it got that close that it took them a 50-yard field goal to win the game.
Well, to be fair, Seahawks looked good early, and then they missed that field goal,
Yeah.
which sort of let Arizona gave them a little sniff.
Yeah.
And as we said before, good teams need to not give shit teams a sniff, especially on the road.
Very fair.
And he led two really good touchdown drives. That throw to Marvin Harrison for his first touchdown was an absolute dime, man.
Yeah,
That was such a good throw.
if Witherspoon had his hand 10 mil to the inside, that was a deflection. That's how close that.
But man,
how
that was a
close
hell of a
that
catch.
throw
He
was.
he
Yeah,
basically,
yeah.
if you didn't see it, he basically was to the corner. He pretty much mossed him to get the ball. It was a brilliant touchdown. And then allowed another touchdown drive to even up the score. If it wasn't for that muffed kickoff, which led to good starting field position, we could be talking a lot differently about this game.
Well,
Because
it wasn't-
really, it was, what was it? It was 20-6 with like 4 minutes left or 7 minutes left. There you go. It was 20-6 with like 7 minutes left. I was
and
watching
then
the game
Seattle
yesterday.
should have scored again, but it was to the letter of the law that holding call.
I
on
actually thought
JSN.
that holding call was bullshit.
Yeah, it
I
was a bit.
think the defender ran through JSN
And then the
and
impact.
JSN's hands were outside, but he didn't pull him down.
Nah.
The defender went through him, like he just hit him, and that's what.
Look, I've got
brought him to the
PTSD
ground.
from iffy holding calls, so I'm
Yeah.
probably the wrong guy to
I
ask.
don't know. It was so, I thought, and then we also got the best moment of the entire game was when JSN walked past the ref on the hot mic and said that was bullshit.
Yeah.
And he gave him a stare like your dad who's
Yeah.
furious with you,
Yeah,
Like-
but you're waiting to get in the car.
Yeah, that's
Can't
right.
do it
Like,
in
wait
front
till
of
we
his
get in the
family.
car.
Yeah.
That's right.
That was
There's-
one of the
there's no
greatest lines
words.
ever.
No words needed for that look. That is
No.
just pure disappointment and anger.
He was very cross, that
Yeah,
ref.
yeah.
But I think the game ended the right way. I don't think Arizona got some fight in them, in fairness. Like they do fight hard.
They're a tough out. To be
Yeah.
fair, they are a tough out.
You know, and it was great that
Especially
Marvin
at home.
Harrison.
Yeah.
I think in the first half we were talking when Marvin Harrison dropped that ball that got intercepted. We actually had the
Well, if
conversation.
you watch,
is he a
and
bust?
I wanted to speak about that. I'm glad you brought it up because if obviously Murray threw the 2 picks, but I truly believe that both of them were Harrison's fault. Because if you go back and watch the film,
yeah,
that first one where it looks like he just like stepped up in the pocket and then threw it directly to the Seahawk
he
guy.
stops running. Yeah,
The guy, he just sat down on his route. He should have
Yeah.
just kept running. He would have hit him on the fucking numbers.
it might have been high, but it would have been. It probably wouldn't have been intercepted.
Harrison's 6'4", dude. He ain't a small guy. Like, don't worry about it.
He was certainly mailing it, and then he caught a good touchdown pass. In fairness, which
Yeah.
was really good coverage.
They started to come
throw.
good late, which I
good
was happy
catch.
about.
But the carry on from just catching a football from him, like the emotional carry on, like switch on, man. You're in the NFL. You're going to have to catch a lot of footballs if you want to stay here.
Yeah,
I think he's
True.
just like if any receiver has ever been like bust noted and not been talked about, it's Marvin Harrison. Like
Yeah,
he has done
look-
absolutely nothing since entering the NFL.
He had an all right season last year.
He was
For a
okay.
rookie,
He was
fine.
okay,
He was
right?
fine.
And
yeah, but the problem
no
is
one's
when you go
talked
pick
about it.
4, when you go pick 4 like he did,
That's
people-
not his fault where he goes.
Well, it's not, but as I mean, I agree, it's not his fault. Nobody gets to pick where they get picked. But
Yeah.
if you get pick 4, you're expected to be Randy Moss, right?
Yeah, but even
Yeah.
Randy Moss didn't come out straight away and just dominate.
Yeah, I agree.
It takes a
It
little
also
bit of
comes
time.
with the name as well.
Yeah, that's right. He's
Half
got
the
he's got the
problem.
name. Yep, I agree. That's
Anyway.
a great point.
I don't know.
Tom.
Just it's been a lot of leeway given for a guy, and they don't like. I don't know why he's getting. I feel
I
like
think half
guys-
of it's because he plays on a shitty franchise as well.
Yeah, and on like a franchise no one ever talks about really.
That's true,
and
yeah.
the fact that I think he's an NFL player's son, I think that softens up the criticism he
Of course, because
receives.
everyone would have loved his dad. Apparently, his
Yeah.
dad was really well liked as well around the league.
There's a few women
Yeah.
that didn't like him
Yeah,
that
yeah,
much.
yeah.
Hence why he's not in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah. And Kyler Murray's very.
I'm talking
hit
about
and
players though.
Yeah, true. Kyler Murray was awful in the first
Kyler
half.
Murray's the epitome
until
of
the
hit and
last
miss.
quarter.
miss. Even that last half. I
I
mean,
don't reckon he's great at all.
to be fair, it
He
was
played
a
4 minutes.
juggling.
He played 4 minutes of good football.
It was
over
a
the whole game.
juggling one-handed catch that got them a first down.
Yeah.
There was a good
It
TD
was a
throw.
good catch, yeah.
There was a good TD throw, but other than that, like it wasn't really
But
that convincing.
By
And
the
Seattle
numbers, it looks
just-
close, but I think overall play, Seattle were a much better team.
Sam Darnold looks good.
Sam Darnold
Sam
looked
Darnold
good.
looks really good.
Walker looked good.
Uh,
JSN obviously was quiet in the first half. Came good towards the end
Came good when he needed to.
when he
Yeah.
needed
that
to.
catch he took to then get out of bounds
Yeah.
at the end.
That was really good.
I could not believe what, like I said in the chat, when they called that in, and then Seattle had to burn their timeout. I was like, "Oh, refs have money on this game. They have
What
to."
were the refs even looking at tonight?
I don't know.
Like,
It
I'm
was-
glad they adjusted it, but what were they
to
even
see, to
looking
see
at?
if he was down before he was in.
He was
Maybe
out by anyway. It is what it is. I think the right team won in the end. It was a bit harder than what we thought, but this is what these Thursday night footballs games have become. I feel like Bezos calls down. He's like, "Hey, I'm paying like $10 billion for these games. Can you make sure Arizona get back in this? If people stop.
where's the
stop
fedora?
watching?"
Where's the fedora?
No, damn, I got to keep making it.
Yeah.
If anyone needs a hat, it's me as well.
Yeah, true.
I reckon
you'll
yeah,
win both, bro.
because if Seattle get that on that holding call, they're holding call.
That's bad.
They go up by 3 scores.
They go
at
up
that
by
point,
3
yeah.
scores, and it is a bloodbath.
Yeah, and it's like 27-6
Mm.
at that point or so.
And then you had
whatever it is.
the play call where it was 3rd and 9 on the 40-yard line, and they do the little draw, which is pretty conservative. It's pretty poor play call there. That was a bit.
I
Of
wanted
an issue.
to speak to you and ask you how you feel about some of the play calling, because we were talking about it during the game. Like some very safe, and like I am putting this to you that if this was Jim Harbaugh making those calls, you'd be cutting him up with a
No, I said it was
razor
soft.
blade.
I said it was soft.
Yeah,
I was
well,
consistent.
I think it's a bit more than soft. I think
It was soft.
it's very. I think it's like very.
It wasn't as soft as punt. Like at least I didn't just punt back to the.
That's
other
what so your issue is with both of them. My issue is only with one of them because one of them was to win the game,
right.
which is completely different than trying
Yeah, but
to
running
save
on
a game.
that first down, running even at the end, running on that first down to then.
No, they didn't run on
settle-
the first down. They ran up after the JSN catch me.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they still had to settle for a 50-yard
See,
field, 55-yard field goal
I
to
thought
win the
about
game.
this more in the moment. I was like, why not just throw it for more yards?
But
why risk it? Like, what's the difference between unless you're going to try and throw a deep strike on them and get, which you're not going to do in that situation, right?
Okay.
You're not going to risk.
No, you're not.
What's the difference in checking down and getting 6 yards and kicking a 48-yard?
Tell me you can't scheme up something to get someone open for 10 yards.
Yeah, but you could almost I reckon you'd have as good a chance of getting that with running. Now, in fairness to the Cardinals, they read it pretty well and they.
Well,
kind of
the
sniffed it
Cardinals
out.
have actually been pretty
And
good
they've-
run defense.
and they've been pretty
Yeah, they have.
strong.
Yeah.
So
That's fair.
I think the fact that, best case scenario, you get 10 yards. I think this is just the beauty of the NFL now. I don't think kickers, there's that big a difference between 44 yards and 54 yards.
No,
I
I
don't
don't
think
think
the
so.
10 yards bothers me.
I
I think if it's accurate from 50,
that was
from
probably
44,
good
it's
for
going to be
50.
accurate. Yeah, that's
that
what I
one.
mean.
Like, it
Like
had
if-
heaps of room on it.
If they've all got such big legs
All
now.
I'm saying is, especially after that first miss for him, obviously he had enough
That
leg.
was-
He just missed it wide right.
The worst drive was the one before where Arizona got within a touchdown and they played it like they were punting the ball back to them with 30 seconds left.
Yeah.
There was 4 minutes left in the game.
Yeah.
They got a big play to JSN down the right sideline and then they just ran the
That
ball
was-
3 times.
That was the missed field goal.
Yeah, there was a missed field goal
Yeah,
drive.
there was
And
a
then
missed
they
field
just
goal.
ran the ball 3 times.
Yeah.
I'm like, to me, that's the point where as a coach, and I hope McDonald works on this, that's when you're like, all right, foot to the throat time.
That's
To be
all I'm
fair,
saying.
though,
We've
he
got him on
has-
the absolute ropes.
He's lost games on a third one and a fourth and one in overtime.
Yeah, but
So he does
don't
more.
run it on. But there's no. You're not draining any clock at that point. The clock's
No.
not a factor. So running it's not going to drain the clock.
Well,
yet.
it did.
Keep throwing the ball.
Those 3 runs did bring it down to the 2 minute warning.
Yeah, but I think it was.
No,
I
they
think
got
it
the
was
ball.
done.
They got the ball back with 3 minutes left.
Yeah,
And
I think
and
it
they
had.
scored.
It had almost zero effect on the game, that bit. It was really irritating. And then, the missed field goal, obviously, then if they kick the field goal there, you're like, who cares? They've kicked the field goal.
Yeah.
But I think they should have been going, let's score a touchdown here. We've
I
literally had
agree.
them on the ropes the whole second. We've had them on the ropes the whole game.
Or if
They've
you don't,
just been hanging in there. A penalty saved the last touchdown.
Yeah.
Let's just finish this game
few
right
10
now.
ass throws to the
Like,
other one. Yeah.
JSN's now getting open.
Yeah.
Let's just finish this now. Well,
No, I
and
couldn't
that's
agree.
my point on it.
That's pretty much all I'm saying.
Yeah.
That 39, that was soft. I couldn't agree more. That was soft. But the one to win the game, you run it to win the game.
No, yeah, I'm not as upset about the win the game because I think, I'm starting to realize
You
that
don't
the
give
difference-
away a win.
No, the difference
You don't
between
give 'em
50,
away.
the difference between 54 yards and 48.
I'm
yards or
only
46
bringing it
yards
up
is
because
nothing.
of the miss earlier.
Yeah,
That's
it's fair. All right, let's get to the first game. So a little bit different this week, guys. The games, they're starting to get some crappy games. So we're going to be speed running some games. It's as simple as that. We're not going to spend a lot of time on certain games. We're going to spend a minute or so on about 6 or 7 games here. Get through them because they're
when
not
you see the
extremely
matchups,
interesting.
you'll understand. It's
Yeah.
with good reason.
So the first one, I'll take the first one. New Orleans 0-3 at Buffalo 3-0. The only thing in this game to look out for is Josh Allen might not play. There's rumors he's a bit dinged up,
Oh, really?
so they're going to rest him.
Even if he plays, he'll play a
I
half.
don't think it makes any difference.
Yeah.
I think he'll play the first quarter no matter what. I think as New Orleans have hung in there, they've tried their guts out this year, but they are extremely untalented, and Buffalo are going to absolutely put them to the sword and put them to the sword
Fucking
early.
with scissors.
Who's oh, it's Trubisky. Oh, yeah, Trubisky's good enough to beat the Saints.
Trubisky will be fine. He's probably the best quarterback for the Saints. Saints will try and trade for him at halftime if they to get him.
Hey, you
All
want
right,
jersey swap.
next game on the board.
Is that
Scotty,
me?
you take this one.
We've got Titans going to Texans, this is season on the line for the
Jesus, heavyweight battle here, 2-0-3.
Texans.
Hey, this is loser goes home.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, I think the Titans are already done.
I think both
Zero,
of them are
sorry.
I think the Texans are done as
But
well.
this is if Texans lose, it is over.
Texans can win this, and then they're 1-1 in their division.
Yeah, exactly.
They're not
This is-
out.
yeah.
They're not out yet.
Would it shock you if the Titans won this game? The way the Texans are played? Like
Not at all.
They
No,
win
I
it
don't
13-10 or something
think-
stupid.
I don't think the Titans' defense is good enough just
Mm.
yet.
I don't think the Texans' offense is good enough. Look at them. They're averaging 12.7 points a game. That is
Wow.
good for last in the NFL, mate. That is putrid.
They've played some sneaky good defense.
It's pretty
teams,
scary though that the Titans are 17 points per game and it's 29th in the league. It's only 3 spots higher.
Yeah.
It's not
The
a big
Browns-
difference in
the Browns
points,
are
is it?
somewhere
To be
there.
fair, though, if Cam Ward's receivers played ball and actually
Oh, yeah.
remembered how to catch footballs,
Yeah.
that number could be quite a bit more.
We all take the Texans.
No,
Yes.
I'm taking Tennessee.
Taking Tennessee in an upset.
Tennessee Road Dogs.
Clip it. Georgie boy, you can have the next game. Panthers at New England.
Uh,
Sorry to do this to you, bud.
Look, we got Hobbit Boy on the road into.
Hey, he's been good. You can't call
into
him Hobbit Boy
Massachusetts.
anymore.
No, I can because he's always
He's
going to be
still
5'10". He's never not going to be short.
In fairness, until he grows to 6'3",
I've never,
he's short.
and for the record, I've never attacked his character. Only his physical shortcomings.
Only attack the thing that he cannot help.
He can't change at all. Now, I think this is going to be a little bit of a get right game for the Pats at home. I think Gonzalez is going to play this week.
Yeah, that's what they're saying.
He was
Yep.
meant to play last week, but he was a late scratching. I
He's
think
meant to play.
yeah, so I think he is going to play, and I'll be very surprised if they don't win at home to go to 2-2. Is that right, Tom?
Yes, they'll go to
Yeah, go to 2-2 and get their season back on track.
Well, they need to get to 11 wins, as you called it.
Hmm.
I'm taking the Panthers.
Look, I did say
I
last
think
week, I'm happy to go a week. I'm happy to say that I went a year early on the Pats.
I think we might see the breakout game for Trayvon Henderson. Surely they do not run Ramonde,
telling
Stevenson,
you, man.
and Gibson.
It's with Henderson. It's not ability. It's not that his coach hates him.
He's
It's that
fucking the
hog.
coach's
It's that hog he's carrying.
Yeah.
He's got
It's like running with an anvil. He can't help it.
yeah, there's something going on there.
There's
It
definitely
can't just
something
be he hasn't picked up the pass, bro. There's
weird.
something.
Yeah, no, he had some carries last week. He got
it
going. It
didn't.
do very well.
It didn't. Yeah, he didn't look that.
But New
good.
England have to do something because you're right. They threw the game away. They threw the game away
They have
last week.
five. They have 2 turnovers on the goal line.
Yeah.
It's putrid.
You can't
They've
like
got to
Can't,
turn.
can't have
And
red zone turnovers.
against the
Just can't.
Steelers who suck.
Very,
Like, the
very
Steelers suck.
non-Vrabel sort of
Yeah,
operation.
Yeah,
It's
so I
not what
think
would
this will be a
expect
get
from them.
right game.
Yeah.
They should have won that game last week. They'd be ruining that loss. I know Vrabel would have been, especially at home.
They should have won by 2 scores.
Yeah, I agree. They should have.
They should be ruining both their losses.
Yeah, I agree.
The Raiders and theirs. They were both turnovers.
I agree.
yeah.
I
Anyway,
agree. This will be a
All right.
get right game.
get
Go
right game.
Pats.
I'm taking Panthers just quietly. Next game, Tommy.
I
I've
agree.
got the 1-2 Chicago Bears at the 1-2 Las Vegas Raiders. I am not that Chicago weren't very good offensively last week against the Cowboys. I just think anyone is going to be good against the Cowboys defense. So
Matt Eberflus
And I
has
think
no
he needs to
business
get
being in
fired. He needs to
DC.
get fired.
And you can be equally as good as the Raiders because they've been a
Exactly.
turnstile on defense.
And,
So
and the Raiders suck too. So I'm taking Chicago fairly easily because I think the Raiders are awful team.
the more we see of Chicago, the more you start to see the blueprint of what they want to be. And I think it's just
You could say the same about the Raiders, though. You
What?
could see they're trying to do something. They just
what do you mean? They just bomb. They're down by 30 points and they just rack up junk yards. They're not.
I mean, they're trying to get the run game going, but they're just the O-line's not good enough, and
They're
the
crap.
defense is no good.
Mate,
You know what I'm saying?
they've
no
got
talent.
a guy who was a borderline, like who was a Pro Bowl center last year as a rookie. It's like JPP or something like that. I don't know his full name. Jackson Powers, Pierre Powers, or something like that. I'm probably butchering it, but they've moved him to guard, and they're playing a center who sucks, and he's literally like one of the best up and coming centers last year with
Yeah.
Fraser from the Steelers, and they refuse to play him at center. I don't. And Chip Kelly just says, "Oh, the other guy's a much better center. He's a better prototypical center." Like, shut up, Chip. You're a sack of shit. Raiders suck. I'm done. with it.
Bears have been in and around about. Like they only just lost to the Vikings.
Yeah.
It was 14-21 at halftime for the Lions. And the Lions are a very good outfit.
Oh, yeah.
And they looked a class above the Cowboys. So
Yes,
I think
100%.
they've shown that they can be good. And I think that they will
And-
carry this
and
into the Raiders and just smoke them.
they're not meeting a tough game against the Raiders. I think Raiders.
And also the other thing to remember is that every week that Ben Johnson offense is going to get more smoother, more installed, and it seems like Caleb is picking it up, and he actually wants to get coached even after some of my doubts as well.
Yeah.
So,
All right, next game we have on the board. A few more to hurry through. This one's a little bit more interesting.
No, it's not.
Vikings 2-1. at
it's
the
interesting
Steelers, 2-1.
because it's in Ireland.
Yes.
Yes. So this is the
Shout
Dublin game. So this is 11:30 p.m. tonight in Australia. Now, Fitzy, I hope you're watching because
Shout out
Fitzy
Fitzy.
asked if he wanted to go to the Sporting Globe to watch it.
Yes, I did see that.
He
50?
thought it was 11 a.m. tomorrow. Like this
today.
morning.
No, today. Yeah.
So it's actually PM. So we could go for half an hour before they shut the shop. I'm always happy to go.
Hey, Shout out to
Sporting Globe
Fitzy
Fence Park.
being a good mate, inviting his mates. So shout out.
No, he's not my. Yeah, good on you, Fitzy. Love you, bro.
No, shout out Fitzy.
Nah,
He's a weapon.
He's a legend.
I've always got
Old
time
man
for
still
Fitzy.
got it.
Yeah.
As for this game, I don't know. I just think Minnesota are much better. I think
Vikings are going to fuck the Steelers. This
Yeah.
is not going to be
I
close.
think this is not going to be close.
The
either. I agree
Steelers'
with this
offense has been.
Pittsburgh are a fake
disgusting.
2-1. They're a very fake 2-1.
They've been
one.
disgusting.
Yeah, because they beat the Jets, who are terrible.
Yeah.
And
they
then
tripped
and
over
they
the
beat- beat
Patriots.
beat Pats last week.
That's who
when they-
basically gave him the game.
They
Yeah.
did. They gave him the game last week. So
And any Steelers fans that are feeling a little bit upset, you're not really. You surely you can see what's going on here. They're getting 200 yards of offense, and
Skinny's gone very quiet. That's all I'm going to say. Very quiet from Skinny.
yeah,
Haven't heard from him
That's
for
a deep cut with the on the
li-
flood there. That was good.
little while. All right.
I reckon
I'm
he had a
taking.
text.
Are we all taking Minnesota?
Yeah, easily. I reckon he
Minnesota
had a
two
text
scores.
set up when I called out the Steelers for being shit against Seattle, and that was deleted very quickly.
All right. Next game.
Just quickly on this game,
Yes, honey.
how
What?
Wow.
no worries, darling. How good does Carson Wentz have to play to make JJ McCarthy sit for a little bit longer when he comes back?
I think he just needs to look adequate. That's how
No,
bad
they won't-
McCarthy
they won't
is
sit.
looked.
They won't sit.
I don't
They
know.
should. If they want to win games, they
I reckon-
definitely need
I
to.
reckon they'll keep saying, "Oh, his injury is just not getting better. We don't know what's wrong with him." They'll run this for as long as they can.
And then the Bengals will trade Burrow, and then they'll trade McCarthy to the Bengals or something.
We all
shit.
know Wentz is due for that like diabolically bad game, right?
Yeah.
Like,
It happens all the time.
It might not come this week, but it'll come in the next couple of weeks where
It
he will
does
just,
because that's why he's not a starter
yeah,
anymore.
He will just throw the game away on his own accord,
Yeah, I don't
without
think-
any will. He'll just
I
throw
don't
it
think
away.
O'Connell's going to allow him to do that.
I don't think you have a choice. That's the problem. I think that's a problem with Carson Wentz. He just says to you, "Fuck you,
Hey, I'm
you know,
slinging it today.
I don't care what you say. I'm just going to lose this game. All right.
I'm going to do a Jameson Winston. I might throw for 400 yards, 4 touchdowns, and 4 picks.
4-6, yeah.
Sit
And you
back
don't know
watch
how
me-
we're going to go.
Sit back and watch me cost you this game.
Yeah, it's pretty fair.
Be 4th and 2, and you go
But
for a 30-yard
on the
bomb.
balance of talent, you think Minnesota will have this covered
Oh,
comfortably?
the
I'm taking
defense is.
Minnesota.
This is going to get. I think it's going to be very ugly for Pittsburgh.
Yep,
I
agreed.
tend to agree.
I actually don't know how they're going to score. Yeah.
All right, last game that we're going to speed run through is the Washington Commanders 2-1.
2 of my favorite
At
teams.
Atlanta Falcons 1-2. Washington and Falcons fans, you can get mad about this, but these teams make me feel nothing, and they still make me feel nothing. They're
No, Atlanta makes me feel something.
hatred.
They're just disgusting. To
Disgust.
watch.
Contempt.
I
No,
think-
I'm not content.
I-
Washington are content.
I think
The Falcons suck.
the Falcons OC is going to get fired real quick.
Taylor,
I think
Yeah.
he's in real trouble.
Well, they've already fired. Who was it? The
QB coach.
Yeah.
Like this,
and they've got
this
Taylor
seems
coming
awful.
from the booth now
Yeah,
to the
down.
field.
Yeah.
You're all like one step away from being a swift kick in the
Yeah,
arse at
yeah,
that
yeah.
point.
Yeah, they just want him closer so they can not let him leave.
Yeah.
Just go straight into the meeting room, big dog. You don't have to come down to the field.
Thing is,
I reckon they're in real. Both these teams aren't very good, if you ask me. I don't know how.
Commanders just had a soft start of the year.
Yeah,
they did pants the Raiders. To be
Is
fair, they
Daniel playing?
did pants
The
the Raiders.
Raiders are terrible.
is Daniels playing?
Jaden Daniels
He's out.
He's
No,
out.
he's
now?
out.
He's
Confirmed
definitely out.
And
Okay.
Scary Terry's out as well.
Okay.
No, Scary
I don't
Terry
even
as
know.
well.
I think I'm going to take a Falcons at home,
Falcons at home.
just because I think Falcons will do enough in this game.
I am
don't know,
never
they're so
going to
hot
pick
and
the
cold.
Falcons to win a game.
So you're picking the Falcons?
Ever.
No.
Again.
No,
Or
You
just
say-
this year.
just this year.
He's not crazy.
I'm
I
asking.
don't make outrageous statements like
No,
you.
no. I do.
Mine
I
are
do
like
that.
semi-outrageous, all right?
All I know
I
is
feel like
that
it's semi.
Washington have won the division, bro. Like it's theirs. I don't know how they lose it from here. They go
No,
to
they,
the
they,
Denver.
they will lose.
Don't.
In Atlanta, no
I don't
Scary
care
Terry,
where this is.
no Jaden Daniels. They're going to lose this game.
Yeah, I'm gonna. I don't think I don't think Mariota is gonna hit twice personally.
But
Yeah.
that's
Yeah,
why these
but-
guys are backups, man.
But like, what have you seen from Penix and Cousins that's going to make you say that the other team's
it's-
going to score heaps of
It's
points?
not Penix and Cousin. It's Bijan. I think.
Yeah.
I think they're going to be able to feed Bijan in this.
Bijan.
Because again, Washington, they've played such crappy teams. The defense hasn't even been tested by anyone yet. Like,
Well,
and
they
not
shut
that
down-
Atlanta will
Let's
test
shut
them.
down Genty.
Yeah, but everyone has.
Nah, that
Like,
Raiders,
I'm
Raiders,
saying,
Raiders,
Raiders-
If you can
Suck,
sell it,
man.
but if you just sell out on the run and you get up by 3 scores and let Gino fill the empty stats at the end of the game, cool.
I just think Penix will be able. I don't think he's that. He's not good. Don't get me wrong, but yeah, and also people saying, "Oh, it's technically Penix's rookie season." It's not how the world works.
Yeah,
Like,
no,
just
it
because
doesn't.
he only played 5 games last year because they were stupid and gave all that money to Kirk Cousins, who's still on their team, and then drafted a quarterback in the top 10. Just because the Falcons were that stupid doesn't mean we just dismiss his rookie season because he only played 4 games.
anyway, we
This
weren't
is his
spending too
second
much
year.
time on these
All
shit
right, I'm
games.
taking Atlanta at home.
I hope both teams lose.
Yeah, actually, fair point. I hope
Atlanta have the bye next
We
week as well.
lose. We lose as a fan because of this game.
Yes, true.
That's
Having to maybe catch a glimpse of this on Red Zone's enough for me.
We're
to see.
gonna have to watch it to review it. Yeah.
No, we don't.
We don't have to review it. All right. Before we go to the actually, no, this is a game we can probably go through pretty quick.
Oh, this is the Micah revenge game.
This is the Sunday Night Football Micah Parsons revenge game. Packers at Cowboys.
Can I add one thing?
Yeah, go.
Why is Jerry Jones calling out Michael Parsons the week before? Sorry, Michael Parsons the week before.
Shout out Michael Parsons.
The week before he plays him.
If I could enter the mind
It's
of
because
Jerry
he's a
Jones,
fucking moron, and that's why.
if I could enter the mind of Jerry Jones, I would have exploded it already.
Yeah,
Like an
From the
idiot
inside.
savant. Like he's a really good businessman, but like the dumbest human
I actually
outside
don't
of
even
business.
think he's that good a businessman. Like I just think he just got lucky, man.
No, you don't get that rich by being lucky.
George.
Nah. Around that time when he got rich, everyone was printing money. He just got lucky. He got lucky
I
with that
don't-
oil well. That
That's-
oil well he bought.
It's pretty rare that you
Baltimore.
say something outlandish and we're both speechless.
Jerry, you heard it here first,
First
ladies
time
and
of
gentlemen.
Yeah.
Jerry Jones just got lucky.
First time of everything.
Now, Packers got touched up in a game that they probably should have won by a
Definitely
bit,
should
and I
have.
think they're going to take it out on the Cowboys.
The only reason I thought there would be some sort of upset in this game is if they won last week by a huge amount and they were still feeling really good about themselves. Jordan Love is going to torch this defense, and then we're going to have to pass the ball nonstop. And it won't just be Micah Parsons. It'll
CD's
be
out.
Yes,
He's on
CD's
IR.
out for like 4 or 5 weeks, they reckon,
Yeah.
maybe 6. There's no explosiveness on, I think.
6 fucking weeks, really?
High ankle sprain. for
He's
sure.
not coming back.
It's bad.
He's not coming back because you're going to be 1 and what?
Yeah,
At that point, 1 and 9.
I genuinely think the Cowboys will win 1 or 2 more games for the year.
Mm.
Well, they're going to play the Giants again. Ow. They've also got Washington twice. They're bound to steal one of them.
Probably split.
And you got the Jets next week.
And they got the Jets, who they can at least maybe score against. But that's still that now is an even game because both defenses are dog shit. Anyway, Green Bay
Shout
are
out
going
to
to.
What's the over-under
Smoke
on
them.
on sacks for Micah? That's what I'd like to know.
I think it. I actually don't think there'll be as much animosity between Parsons and the players as you think.
No.
I think they left on pretty good terms.
Yeah.
I think he hates Jerry. Don't get me
Yeah.
wrong.
Well,
But he
But
can
if-
take that out on Dak.
Yeah, and then I think the game will be so quickly out of the way that they'll just Parsons won't play that much. I genuinely think this is going to be a blowout. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know how we're going to stop them.
Speaking of blowouts, I think that the Lions are going to touch up the Browns here. And I know the Browns have a good defense, but this is probably the most complete offense in the NFL.
yeah, on the road in a dome.
This is
you got to think the Lions will.
yeah,
will
the
easily
Lions.
do this.
The Lions have never had issues putting points on the board. Doesn't matter what defense you play, and the Lions have a good defense. And how the fuck are the Browns even going to score?
that is the bigger problem.
Yeah.
They might.
'Cause the
hold
Lions can do it on
Lions.
anyone. They don't care.
Like the Browns could play an outstanding defensive game and have 20 points, 24 points scored on them. There's no way the Browns score 20 points. I don't know if they scored 10. It was a
Nah.
miracle they scored 10 last week.
Yeah.
I can promise you, Jared Goff isn't going to throw the game away like Jordan Love did. He's just
He
too
can.
mature.
He can, but
He can. It's less likely.
Less likely. Yeah.
Yeah.
Jordan Love's just a bit of a bonehead sometimes. But I think Detroit are going, and this is what happened. Like they played really well week 1, the Browns, and they got the win over they almost beat the Bengals. Then the Ravens just frog stomped them.
Yeah.
I think complete teams
Frog Sock.
are going to find, yeah,
Silverchair. Good album.
great
first album. Yep.
Great album.
Sorry.
Yeah. Thanks, Scotty.
There's some
yeah.
old fans going, fuck yeah, that
Yeah.
breaking the leash.
I'm
song
gonna-
is
Niche
good."
Paul. Yeah.
I'm going to listen to it tomorrow.
Yeah.
I just think Detroit are going to be way, 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 way too strong for the Browns.
Too
Although the
polished.
Browns are a good defense.
Too much talent at home.
Also, it's a very good offensive line. Like Garrett's going to have sacks and he's going to make plays still, but I guarantee you that Dan Campbell won't let him win them the game.
Sure.
He will take his chances. He'll double him every single play.
I don't think the
He's-
game's going to be that close for Garrett to make an impact.
No, probably not. I also want to shout out to Mason Graham, who
He's-
has the biggest pass rush win rate in the NFL for a D tackle. That's
Yep.
not just rookies. That's in the NFL for an interior
Really?
defensive lineman. Has the best pass rush win rate.
No, well, looks like they got one with him.
Yeah, he's an
legit.
absolute gun. And then
He's legit.
Schwarzenegger,
He's
the linebacker.
Legit.
Holy shit. If you want to watch some fun football, watch him fly around because talk about guys who give a shit. He actually reminds me of Leighton Vander Esch so much watching him play.
They've actually got a lot of young, good players. So the Browns' outlook, if they can sort out this QB position, is
Well, they've got Shador sorted. They've got to wait a year. They've got to give him
shut
time.
up.
Got to give Shador time.
Wow.
Why do you hate Shador so much? Is it because he only threw 25 touchdowns at Colorado? As a guy reminded me on Instagram today.
Shout out to the Instagram comments, by the way.
Or that he runs back. No, we don't have time.
Some guy
He
got
just runs
right,
backwards way too much and just takes a 20-yard sack for no reason.
some guy got
staring down the one-
right upset about Shador Sanders on Instagram today because I was talking about Travis Hunter not playing very well as a wide receiver, and he said, "Well, he's got a butt cheek quarterback," and I said,
Oh, he had one
he
before.
should be used to that from his college career," and he got
Do you know why?
real upset about
Do you
it.
know why Hunter had so many contestant catches? Because they were
They're all
all
underthrown.
underthrown 10 yards. So you had to work back through the defender to get the ball.
Oh man, he was throwing stats at me from like the MAC and stuff. I'm like, oh, I don't care.
Yeah, no one cares about your
Shit.
Florida.
He's shit.
Anyway, whatever.
Anyway, all right. Before
Whatever.
we go to the next few games because they get a bit more interesting, Tommy, I think you've got something for us on
Ooh.
the Hall of Fame that got announced.
Yeah, so I thought we could have a little dissect through some of the positions of the Hall of Fame finalists. I guess we can start with quarterback. So these are the quarterbacks that are sort of first ballot type. We got Drew Brees, who I think is a lock, and Eli Manning as well.
Yeah.
But you've still got guys like Donovan McNabb and Steve McNair, Phillip Rivers, and Alex Smith that are first time
Is Phillip
coming in.
Rivers first ballot. Is he first time available?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
The only one that's finalist for last year is Eli. So
No, I don't
Also-
see Eli getting in this.
Also,
year.
Eli was there last year and didn't get in.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you, because I was going to say if he's first ballot, that's
Drew Brees will be the first ballot.
Yeah,
for the
Drew
quarterbacks.
Brees.
I think Drew Brees will be first ballot. for
Shout out
sure.
to Alex Smith, too. Yeah,
Alex Smith should make it just because of how bad his injury was, but his play is never deserving.
he's probably the Hall of Very Good.
Yes, very true.
And then we got the running backs. We got guys like Steven Jackson, Chris Johnson, Jamal Lewis, Jamal Charles, Arian Foster,
Who were
Eddie,
the
Eddie
nominees for this
George. These are all the
These are
nominees
the
for this year.
eligible- Yeah.
Oh.
These are these
It's
are
the
all
short-
finalists.
I think it's the shortlisted ones.
Yeah, so these are all pretty much the finalists for the first time this year. The only one that isn't is Fred Taylor. He was in previously, but Tiki
Eddie George should have been in before.
and Frank Gore as well.
Oh yeah. Oh, Frank Gore should get in.
Yeah.
Surely
Sean Alexander.
Shaw Alexander, like he's 6 all time in touchdowns.
Shout out, just had his 14th kid.
And LaShawn
Before
McCoy as
that.
well.
Oh, Shady
Oh.
McCoy. Yeah, for sure he'll get in.
Shady McCoy should never make the Hall of Fame.
Why?
Because he wasn't that good.
Wide receivers
That's
is
a
pretty.
terrible call from you.
He
Wide
wasn't that
receivers
good?
is a pretty good,
That's a rubbish call. He's a great running back, bro.
pretty bow on this one is Larry Fitzgerald.
Oh,
Is he
yeah.
is this his first time?
First time.
he'll be
Yeah,
first
he's
ballot.
first ballot.
for
You
sure.
got guys like Anquan Bolden, Wes
He should be
Welker.
first ballot, too.
Chad
Anquan Bolden was
Johnson.
a gun.
Mm,
He was a gun.
Ocho.
Is Chad Johnson? Oh yeah, Ocho Cinco. I don't know why I thought Megatron then for some reason.
Jimmy-
Ocho should get in, but I don't think about first.
Jimmy, the next one's for you, tight ends. We've got Jason Witten
Oh, yeah.
as first
His first ballot.
He
first
should
ballot.
be, but he won't.
Vernon Davis, Zach Miller, Greg Olson, Wesley Walls,
Oh,
Delaney Walker.
yeah,
Delaney Walker. Jesus.
Sorry, Delaney, you ain't getting him.
Yeah.
Now we haven't got all night, so this is the O line. Jeff Saturday,
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
first ballot. He
more
should be in already.
Maurice Pouncey,
No,
Ruben Brown,
Yeah.
Matt Burke,
They're not first.
Matt Burke
ballot.
was very good. No, this is not all first ballot. It's just
Yeah.
finals.
yeah, Ryan Khalil,
Oh yeah, he'll get in for sure.
and Marshall Yanda,
Oh, he'll get in for
Marshall Yanda and
Khalil.
Khalil should get in. Who was
and
the first one?
Jeff Saturday.
Jeff Saturday, I think. should
Jeff
get in.
Saturday should be
Jeff
first
Saturday
ballot.
was a stud. And also took over as a coach for a game that time, remember?
Yeah.
Defensive lineman, you've got John Abraham, Gino Atkins,
sure. Oh yeah.
Haloti Nata. He's good.
Holody Nada should be in already.
Yeah, no, it's his first time.
Oh, really?
I think
Yeah.
John Abraham gets the nod over him as a first
Vince
ballot,
Wilfork and Ted Washington.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Vince Wilfork. Some good players, man.
Yeah.
Jay Ratliff on there too, Cowboys legend.
Linebackers, we've got Lance Briggs,
Nah.
Teddy Bruschi,
Oh yeah.
Luke Kuechly, Clay Matthews.
Oh, is Luke Kuechly, is this his first season?
Second.
Oh, did he not get first ballot?
No.
No, he didn't play long enough.
Terrell Suggs
Man.
Sizzle.
and
Sizzle should get
James
in.
Harrison.
Harrison should be in. I
Well,
love
it's
James
his first year.
Oh, he won't get in first ballot, but he's
Nah, James Harrison might not make it because the NFL.
Was
hate him.
that Thomas in there
Yeah,
as
that's
well?
true. They
Yeah.
do hate him.
And defensive backs, guys like Cam Chancellor, you Scotty,
Yeah,
Darren-
he's not first ballot.
Darren
played long
Woodson, Charles Tillman, Earl Thomas,
Earl Thomas is probably a first ballot.
Yeah. Rodney
He
Harrison,
won that. He won that.
Rodney Harrison. No, I reckon Rodney.
Did he win that
Harrison
Super Bowl
will
in,
get
in
Nick
Baltimore as
Collins, Eric Berry, and then I was talking to Scotty before the show with this one. You've got the special teams guys, Vinatieri.
Yeah,
So I don't think Vinatieri is the first ballot.
but
He-
don't, I think you
he's
have
got
to
the
put a
record for most
special-
points, man. Of course he will.
I think you have to put a special teamer in every year.
And you've got
it
David
doesn't mean they have to
David
be first
Akers as
ballot.
well as a
Oh
kicker.
yeah, David Akers is a good kicker.
And
But yeah.
also Gary Anderson, who I'm pretty sure was the record holder for a long
Yeah,
time.
so-
Or it was his brother, one of the two. But there was two of them. I think it was a Garrett Anderson and a Gary.
But yeah, that's a bit of fun because there's some good players that sort of
Obviously, it's going to be good players. They're not going to put trash bags.
Yeah,
In the
and that's
Hall of Fame.
kind of where it becomes like, how do you discern who gets in, who's
Yeah.
done? Yeah.
yeah, you need
And
to.
it's hard
it's-
with
you
the
gotta pick up
NFL
rovers
always
too.
changing your even guys that retired 8-10 years ago, their stats may not compare to what the game is like now. So
And George,
Yes, sir.
Richie Garrow wants to tell you that how many players make it each year. There can only be there was only 4 last year. So
Thank you.
So they can't all get in because he was just saying, "Yep, he's in, he's in."
yeah,
So that's why Shady
No,
can't
when
make it.
I was saying they should they get, basically saying they should be in the Hall of Fame, not necessarily that they're going to get in
Get
this
in
year.
this year.
That's
Yeah.
what I was saying.
Fair enough. All right, back.
there's
to,
only a handful of first ballots.
Very true. Back to the games. We've got the LA Chargers at the New York Giants. I think this game's going to be. Well, we decided.
Oh yeah, but I was the one that advocated for this, and I forgot.
It's Jackson Dart's first start, so that's why we thought we'd talk about this now. I'm very concerned that this is a terrible. They're saying it was Brian Dable's call.
Yes, that's right.
I think if this is Dable's call, he does not have the best intentions for Jackson Dart at heart.
No,
Yeah.
this is all about saving his skin.
Yeah.
Nothing else.
Yeah, I think he's done. I think this is a selfish move. I don't think this is in the best interest of the team at all, because why would you throw a rookie? We talked about this a couple of weeks ago. Don't they play the Chargers then? Who do they play next, Tom? The Giants? I'm pretty sure they play someone pretty good next. But we thought the next 2 games they needed to ride it out with Russ. So it actually might have been Flacco we were doing this with. But either way, they play
unless you rate the New Orleans Saints, then they're not.
Well, there you
they've
go.
got a good game next week.
starting next week against the Saints then. But Chargers are one of the best defenses in
this
football.
game's at home at the Giants, isn't it?
Yes, it's at
Get
home.
some juice in the stadium.
It's
Get the
selling
young
some
kid in there.
tickets. It's either the Mara's trying to sell some tickets. It's Schoen trying to save his job and get him to put Jackson Dart in, or Dable trying to save his job, because there
Or
is
maybe-
no way this works.
Maybe Wilson's that bad. They're like, hey, we'll just live or die with the gunslinger and just see how it goes.
Is Dart?
No, you can't roll.
If that
with
was
Russ,
the case,
man. He
you'd
was
start him.
terrible
You'd
last week.
start Dart from the start. Why? This is what I don't get with teams, right? Why do they draft a quarterback, then bring in a vet and go, we're going to play this shithouse guy for the first 4 or 5 weeks and then put our rookie in?
Because we spoke about this. It takes a bit of time for him to understand the ins and
why
outs
bring in
of
Russ?
a week.
Just roll with Jameis then.
Yeah. it
Why
doesn't-
bring in Russ?
I just disagree. If you're drafting a guy, just play him. Throw him
Week
to the
one.
wolves as quickly as you can, because
Yeah.
I don't think putting them in 3 weeks earlier, like Jackson Dart's missed the first 3 games. What does it fucking matter?
Okay.
If anything, he missed out on playing the Cowboys, which he could have put 50 on. Like, it's
Let's say that
stupid.
Scotty's right. Let's play devil's advocate. Scotty's right. Why roll with Russ? You know Russ is cooked. At least put Jameis in. Who's
Bro,
a proper
maybe
backup.
he's worse.
No.
James is pretty shit.
Worse than Russ. He could be.
He's I don't think anyone could be worse.
It's,
but
it's much
he's throwing the ball out of the back of the end zone on 4th down. He's going to be worse than that. Come on, man.
so bad.
That was fucking
But that's
awful,
why he's not
man.
playing anymore.
I think
Now,
it's a social
I'm
media
actually-
push.
I'm excited to see Dart.
So-
I think Dart's got a little bit of juice. I think Dart probably will take will force you to play every blade of grass, and he can work in with the in routes, because we know that Wilson's not throwing inside the numbers.
You can't see, mate.
So maybe he can open up the playbook and run it properly. I don't know. I just think there might be just a little bit of a juice. And every NFL defense, we say that some are shit and some aren't, but like every NFL defense is good.
Of course.
Feed Cam Scatterbo, I say. As much as I hate the Giants, you got to feed Scats. You got to
Yeah.
you got to let him cook.
If
He's
you
the
can
funnest
control
guy,
the
guys,
outcome
Peyton
with
Hillis.
play actions and
Football hasn't been this exciting since Peyton Hillis played for white people. Actually, no, I lied. Since
Did you
the
see
great white
Scatterbo
hope-
wearing the red shirt earlier in the week?
No,
Well,
at
he
training.
can't
Yeah, he wore the red shirt and then walked out. And then Jackson Dart walked out and he took it off and gave it to him.
I do like Cam Scatterbo, but all that being said, this is going to be a really tough first start. If Dart can do something great, I'm still taking the Chargers to roll into 4-0 personally.
Yeah, I don't think Dart's gonna.
Well, as Malik Neighbor said, it's not the quarterback. It's not the quarterback.
Yeah, well,
What is it, Malik? Oh, I don't know. Don't ask me. Like
Malik
you know,
Neighbors has
idiot.
played.
It's the coach. What do you want to say?
Malik
dickhead.
Neighbors has played what 14 games and he's a know-it-all diva already.
Yeah,
So,
like what you said. What do you want him to say? I want him to shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Or when someone says, "What do you mean?" Say it. If you could either be a man or don't be a man.
Fair.
If you're gonna mouth off and be a smart ass, when someone says, "What do you mean?" Say the coach is shit.
Yeah.
Put your balls on the fucking table and actually say something.
Well, he
Don't
can't
go.
really say
No,
that.
you can't. Well, then don't say shit. Then
Yeah, I
you
agree.
can't because everyone knows what he's saying.
No
without
player
saying
should say anything in my opinion.
100%. So you got to either shut up and respect your coach, or fucking say you don't respect him and just be a man about it because he just looked like a dickhead.
I'm-
Which I think he
I'm-
is.
I think
concerned.
he's a dickhead.
We've got a lot of comments about this game in our
Oh yeah,
chat.
yeah.
Lay it
Go,
on.
go,
yeah,
go, go.
yeah.
So
Are they all DJ?
No. So we got Russ missed everything last week. So why not start Dart? Start Dart.
Who said
And-
that?
Reese Simpson.
Shout
Yeah.
out Reese. I agree
Oh,
with you.
racing.
Why not start him as QB1?
That's what we're agreeing
Richie
with.
says, well, if you start him from week 1 and he sucks, where do you go from there? So
That's
at least
true.
you've had 4 weeks of just getting through, and now if Dart's okay, then the season's pretty good, I guess.
Save some seats.
Then you can go back to the vet and you're fine.
I don't know. I don't necessarily disagree with that as a theory, but the only issue I have with that is you know what you're getting with Russ. You've seen this
There wasn't-
movie before.
There wasn't much up to grabs. They tried to get Aaron Rodgers as well.
I'm on the same page as Reese here. Best rookie combo in years, Scatterbo and Dart.
Fair.
Well, in years for the Giants or in years for everyone?
We'll see. By the end of the year, it could be the funnest combination. And then DJ, he should have been there until the bye week. Let Russ play, let him get destroyed, and then let Dart watch and learn to be a professional.
That's pretty fair.
Yeah, that's my point. Either starting from the start of the season or wait and ride it out with Rush. You can't get 3 weeks in and then be a soft cock like Dable and go, well, I'm going to lose my job because I'm a fucking Josh Allen merchant.
Mm.
And then be like, oh, we better throw Jackson Dart to the Wolves. If you're going to bring in Russ, let him be shit for 10 weeks.
Yeah, exactly.
Let him suck. Stick to the
And
plan.
eat it. Exactly.
Exactly. You can't be confident because he knows he's going to lose his job.
Yeah, I'm
because he's a
concerned.
Shit
I'm
coach.
concerned about bringing in Dart too early. I am
100%.
concerned
I'm
about that
So either do it one way or the other. Either sit him for the next 8 weeks or play him from week 1.
because even in the previews and in the preseason, we were
Yeah.
saying that they should try and hold
'Cause
off Dart as much as they can.
there's no way he's got that much better to go from being a backup to a starter in the first 3 weeks. There's no
think-
way he has.
I think
Fair.
where I think you're like underselling the week to week and what's involved with being a quarterback.
That I'm not underselling it. I'm saying you can't. I'm saying that Brian Dable is doing this purely selfishly
The
to
motivation.
save his job.
Maybe.
You either stick with Russ and Jameis and you ride as much as you can out for the season,
Yeah.
and then you play him late, or you play him from the
But
start.
we
If
saw
if he's
this-
better, you play him from the start. Russ has been shit. Obviously, Dart's going to be better.
But we saw this with Bryce Young last year,
And they benched
He
him,
was
and Andy
terrible,
Dalton took over.
and they benched him,
Yeah.
and he reset everything, and then he finished the year looking like a capable quarterback. So
Yeah.
why would you now say just throw him for the Wolves week 1 when
No,
we've
but
seen a
that's my
guy get
exact point.
destroyed?
They started Bryce Young. He struggled. They benched him, and then he came back.
So how's that any different than just starting with Russ
no,
and then you get?
my point is make a decision one way or the other.
I think
They're
they
going to it. Yeah, Dable's being soft and he's throwing his quarterback to the Wolves.
Is he?
Yes, I think he is. Because if he was that good already, they would have started him week 1.
But maybe it's
He doesn't
just
just
the
get
little
better.
bits. Maybe it's just the little bits of being a quarterback and the week in week out that he has to pick up on.
I don't think.
I
after
understand
3
your
games
point, but
that
after
happens.
3 weeks, I'm not
if
sure.
it was
about that.
8 weeks, I'd be like, fair enough. He's had half a season. This is 3 games.
After 3 games, I'm not.
He's
I'm
got to
not
make a
sure.
move because
he's going to get
Wilson
fired.
He's going to get
Sucks.
fired, which is what James is
That's what I'm saying. He's
No, but
protecting
Wilson just
himself and
sucks.
only himself. Because if he was safe in his job and comfortable in his position,
He would
he
have
would
rode
just
it out
say
with
the
Wilson. for
plan
sure.
is that we are not throwing Jackson Dart. We are not a playoff team this year. We are 0-3 and we're not throwing him to the fucking Wolves.
well, maybe he's that confident in his job that he's gone. I picked this guy. I know he
Maybe.
can be good, and we can roll him out now, and he's
then
ready.
he better be good. Because if he's
He
not
could be.
good, Brian Dable's.
I believe in Dart. I think Dart's
I think
good.
Dart's a good player. But if he doesn't perform straight away, Dable's gone. I say I think Dable's an.
I think
absolute
Dable's
Josh
safe.
Allen move.
I think Dable's safe this year, regardless.
I don't. I think he's done.
They're not
this shit.
firing. The Giants don't fire a coach unless it's McAdoo halfway through the season.
Yeah, he might last till the end of the year. You mean?
He's safe.
Oh
this
yeah,
year.
no, I thought you meant he'd be safe like next year.
No. He's
next
safe this year.
year. There's not. I don't think there's much point firing a coach during the season anyway, unless there's like
We saw Peterson
unless there's
survive.
massive issues like
Yeah.
locker room issues and stuff
Yeah.
that you have to get rid of him. I don't think there's much.
Yeah. Anyway,
Next game.
bit of juice in the building. Dart. Let's have a look.
Yeah, let's see what it's like. But we're all taking Chargers surely in a bloodbath. Jaguars at the San Francisco 49ers.
Yay, who cares?
Brock Purdy looks like he's going to be back.
Okay.
So this makes it half interesting. I
No, it
also
doesn't.
saw something today that they were like, does Mac Jones, I guess it's good Purdy's back. It's like, if you're having to sit there and go,
Who said that?
It was on a podcast
Oh,
I
okay.
listened to.
Nah, come on.
And they were literally, they were being dead serious. They were like, well, Purdy's back, so he's going to play much
The same.
He might not be that much better than Mac
Yeah.
Jones, so they probably should have given him $55 million. Because I don't feel excited if Brock Purdy's playing.
At home, I fully expect the Niners to go to 4-0, which is fucking crazy.
No, I don't know.
Yeah, come on.
I
this
think
is
How?
this
No,
is why I hate the
but
Niners.
how?
What do you mean how?
There's no Kittle.
Sorry.
Pearsall's
They've won 2 games that kill.
no, but I'm just saying, but like it's starting to mount. There's no Pearsall. Pearsall was 50-50. There's no Kittle. McCaffrey's had 100 touches for fucking 6 yards. There's no Bosa now. Like, how are you so confident just to go, oh, they've won easy, no worries.
It's a big flight all the way over.
Oh,
to,
professional athletes.
I
have to
don't
fly.
think the Jags are that good.
I don't think they're that
And
good
I-
either.
and
I
I
don't
just
think
don't
the
think they're that
49ers are that good. This game could be close. I don't think it's.
It'll be close, yeah.
This
You didn't say they would blow them out.
No,
you
I
just
just
said Niners will win at home.
I just said they'll win at
Niners will
home.
Too.
Yeah.
I think so they'll blow them out.
I think this will be a close game. It'll come down to whichever team makes
I think
the
the
most
Jags
mistakes.
defense is very good.
Jags defense is very good. I also think the 49ers defense is very good. And it's not
It's a bit
all
flying-
Bosa.
No, it's not. It's flying under the radar. It's
Yeah,
definitely.
it's not all Bosa. Like Salah actually generates a ton of pressure without having one with one guy.
Yep.
So I sort of Tom Wing just said Jay losing some credibility with those calls. My call was Tom Wing talking about lack of credibility. It's your life story. That the bottom
Didn't know
line
we were
is
on.
that either
Smarts in the chat, I
you
love it.
stick with Russell Wilson for longer or you start Dart from the start of the season. I haven't made a call on whoever's good or bad. Russell Wilson sucks, but you signed him to ride the storm. Playing the Chargers with him is not riding the storm. It's weak as fuck. Dable's a hack. All right. Mac Jones is a superstar. Purdy's no good. Start Mac Jones in all your fantasy leagues.
Mac Jones is questionable.
Do not start any Niners quarterbacks in any fantasy league.
Mac Jones knees so bung up.
Yeah, he's questionable this week.
He
So,
could
and,
barely move.
Brock Purdy did train fully. So
Yeah, I think Purdy will
will
play. I don't know. These teams feel pretty even at this point. I think Niners are better. I think.
I just think we might get the unlock of the Jags offense. There's probably a little bit too much talent for it to be this stagnant for this long.
At some point, Brian Thomas Jr.
Has to
get
go
going.
off.
Like he has to get going,
Has to.
surely.
Yeah.
It can't all be like I think they're going to play Hunter on defense now. I think Hunter's going to. He played
Surely.
more defense. last
Yeah,
week.
he's looking a little sticky on defense. He's all right.
I think he could be fine as a corner. I think.
Yeah.
he'll be good.
And it'll help him build his confidence too. He'll be able to get good reps in, and he'll be like, "Yeah, shit, I can play at the NFL level," you know. And then we'll worry about the receiver.
Never
two-way
forget, Jags gave
No
up next
way.
year's first round pick for him. So
stuff. Yeah, it's
It's a big
pull, big play.
thing to sell. Next game we have the Indianapolis Colts 3-0. Didn't think I was saying that in week 4.
This will be a good game.
At the LA Rams, who are also 2-1. They realistically they should have got the win last week over the Eagles. They
Yeah,
shit
but they
the bed.
didn't. Yeah, but they didn't.
We know they didn't.
Go Birds.
Yeah, I said that, but they should have. They should have.
Go Birds.
can we have the obnoxious
all hail on the screen right now.
Indiana. Oh, is that AI too?
Yeah.
What is that? I
Real.
can't see it. I can't see it.
Indiana Jones.
I think this is probably the Colts' biggest test with this D line.
Yeah,
I think this D line can worry every team, and I'm not.
Sure. Yep.
I'm not sold on the Colts just yet. I think they can stuff the run pretty easily.
Yeah, they're good against the run.
Rams.
They are.
And
Yep.
then they will tee off on Daniel Jones. He won't have these open lanes to scatter out and throw these passes. And I think that we're going to see a lot of the Colts now.
Yeah, they're a good defense, and the offense can score points. They can score them in bunches. We saw it last week on the road. They can easily do the same at home.
DJ
Stafford's-
said Indiana
Stafford's
Jones for
healthy.
MVP.
Yeah, we spoke
No.
about it on the podcast. Yes,
I don't think
He's in
so.
the conversation.
I think this
No.
could be the biggest litmus test of the season. I want to see how he goes against these guys.
Yeah.
If he plays really well against the Rams, I think
If he
we
does
could be
play, yeah,
talking- yeah.
This is, like you said, this is the litmus test. I couldn't agree more. If he plays well against the Rams, they're legit. For as long as Taylor's healthy, they're legit.
I think both teams will play well, but I think that it's in LA, so LA will win this.
I
game.
reckon Rams by about 10 points here.
Sorry, Wingy just spotted. Wingy, that was my point. Thank you. Love you. Also, just on this game, Rams defense hasn't been as strong as what they should be.
No, they're D-line.
Yeah, D-line's super strong, but
they've always been a little bit suspect in the back end.
Like
Kitchens
what
is good,
what they let the
AJ
Eagles
Brown
do
do.
in that second half last week was, and it was a bit scheme stuff, but it really showed there was a weakness, and I think that the Colts should absolutely go after.
The
Shout out
weakness
to-
was playing prevent zone
it was
defense
so soft.
to let a team into the game.
Shout out, but the thing with the Colts are, so they play 6 offensive linemen. Have you heard this stat?
Yes.
33% of the
Oh
time.
wow, yeah.
They
Cool.
play 6 offensive linemen. So if you don't think that the Colts want to come out and smack you in the mouth, you don't know what you're watching, because that is what they're going to try and do.
I definitely do.
And this is why this game's going to be fun, because the Rams will know this. The Colts will know they want to do it, and they won't back down from it. They will say, we're going to come out, and we're going to see Jared
Well, it's
Verse,
clearly working.
Fierce Squid. We're going to see some absolute dogs
Yeah.
just fighting at the line of
This is
scrimmage.
a team that you don't move off the line that easily in the Rams. So we're going to see good
it's
on
going to be
good.
good fun. And I reckon it's going to take some adjustment too, because the Colts defense is pretty good. They haven't had the
Yes, the
hardest
Colts
schedule,
defense
but it's
is,
not
yeah,
bad at all.
yeah.
All right, who are we taking? I'm going to take Rams at home. But I think this game will be close.
Rams by 2 scores. I think it's a 10-point win.
Oh, 2 scores. I don't know about that.
10 points.
Yeah, if it's that much, surely this seems so dumb, but surely Daniel Jones is going to have a bad game at some point. Like,
Why?
or is he just the next Darnold?
Why? Why are you saying that?
I don't know.
Were you saying that about Darnold last year?
Yeah.
Surely he's going to have a bad game.
Yes.
This game is huge for both teams because the Rams are at home next week against the 49ers. And then the Colts are at home against the Raiders next week. So whoever wins this game really sets up their season, I feel.
If Colts, we could have 5-0 Colts, man.
That's so great.
You know what? Seriously, I gave Steichen so much shit in the preseason.
You did.
And I gave Daniel Jones so much shit in the preseason. It is surprisingly making me so happy to be wrong, because I just love it when guys work it out. I got a real soft spot for dudes that just keep fighting,
Redemption.
escape New York, and then become
I
successful.
told you, keep the faith. Steichen's a good coach.
Yeah,
I told
Steichen is
you.
a good coach.
Again, we got some comments.
Yep, what have we got, big dog?
Lewis wants to say that
Shout out
Danny
Lewis
Dimes
Wiley.
is going to get exposed this weekend.
Okay.
I tend to agree. Yeah.
That's fair.
And Wingy wants to say that Jonathan Taylor over under 87.5. What do we think?
I'd go under.
It's high. I would say under. I think they have to beat them through the air. It's just because it's so high.
Yeah.
He's leading
Rams
the,
are pretty good against the run.
He's leading the league in rushing by like 200 yards.
Yeah.
The closest is 200 yards.
And
which is
Richie
like
Richie
on
wants DJ to pump the brakes on Indiana Jones for MVP.
Absolutely pump the brakes.
Nah, don't pump the brakes. Steer into it. Go off this track. Just go nuts. Let's go. Let's send it.
He's
He'll
in the
definitely
ear-
be comeback
He's
player.
in the early conversation. That's all.
Yes.
The
he
early
definitely
conversation doesn't mean shit though.
No, it doesn't. But
Josh
Josh Allen,
that's
Josh
what I'm
Allen's
saying.
We all-
sewn it up.
is. We all know Josh Allen won at week 1, so why are we even having
Exactly.
this conversation?
And he's
You want to
more,
talk about early conversations? By the first week, it was done.
and he's more handsome too. So there's
He's
that.
very. Oh, I don't. A handsome contest between Indiana Jones.
Indiana
and-
Jones with that little bit of a beard that he had wasn't too bad.
Remember when Mina
True.
Kimes was
Well,
getting
no,
a bit.
it was Kay Adams.
Kay Adams, she was getting a bit like.
She was swimming in her boots. Kay Adams, man.
Jesus.
She was swimming in her boots.
Oh,
All right,
I have
George.
never heard that phrase before.
That's a GK special.
Very good.
Right
All
about
right, we have the Philadelphia Eagles at the Buccaneers.
that. Hey, this is going to be a good game.
Can I start on this, and then you can tell me why I'm wrong?
Sure.
The,
I like that you think I'm
The
gonna think
Eagles?
you're wrong.
the Eagles are going to win this game pretty comfortably.
I think
Nah,
they'll.
I
The
don't know
Bucks
about
are missing.
comfortably.
The Bucks are missing 2 tackles.
Yep.
They're missing Mike Evans.
Yep.
And
Godwin's not playing.
Godwin's still not back.
Yep.
And they are purely they have relied on Baker Mayfield to win them the game the first 3 weeks against pretty average teams.
Yeah, and he's had a game winning drive 3 weeks in a row.
Yes.
That being said, if he has to win, my money. If this game is close in the fourth quarter, my money's on Tampa Bay.
If he gets a drive
I
to win
don't
it, he'll
think-
win it, but I don't think he will.
Even though the Bucks are the bunny team for the Eagles, I think they will. This is a get right game against the Bucks.
100%. I just don't think this team can compete with them.
So yeah, last time we played them, the last 2 times we've played them, we've lost them.
Was actually last time you lost a game? Was last
No,
year?
so I looked at it. The last time we lost a game was to Washington when Hurts got the concussion
and he
early
got-
in the
and he-
first quarter.
And Smith dropped the ball at the end to win the game.
Correct.
And they
On
stormed
the fourth
home, won
quarter.
the fourth
On the
quarter.
the last
down,
night
yeah.
with
It was
so,
Jaden Daniels' 10-ass wins. He had like 5 of them last year.
so with Hertz,
Absolutely.
Brown, Devontae Smith, and Saquon Barkley starting the game and finishing the game, we actually haven't lost a game. We're 18-0 with those 4 guys playing. I looked it up through the week. So,
Tommy Wing just hitting us with some inside detail. Godwin expected to play.
ooh,
I saw that he was training, but I don't think that he.
And Baker's questionable.
Yeah, Baker's definitely
Hit
going to
Baker
play.
will
But
play.
He's got that dog. He'll
Baker will play with half a leg.
Yeah.
taken
We've
off.
seen-
I reckon
we've
Baker
seen-
would be like that dog that's going for a walk that has the wheels on the back.
Yeah,
if you
be
have
like
to.
that. Just wheel me out, man.
Yeah, I'll be fine.
Just
sit
wheel me out. I'll
there.
be fine.
Can you check if Godwin's playing for us? It's Godwin, not Goodwin.
He's questionable.
on the
Okay.
road in
Right.
Tampa in the heat. Look, I won't be surprised if we lose this game. I will not be
Man,
surprised at all.
I
the
think
only
this
thing
would
I
be
wanna
a terrible
see-
loss if you guys lost this game.
If win or lose, I'm not overly concerned. What I really want to see is the continued evolution of the offense from last week. From that second half of last week, I want to see that continued. Whether we win or lose, I'm not fussed.
I personally think you're going to go back to the same ground and pound bullshit that the first 3
Yeah,
weeks.
Well,
but I think
I
Vita
hope we
Vea.
don't.
I don't think
And
you
you-
can do that against Vita
I
Vea.
hope we don't.
You can run edge on them. They're not that strong. They're going to go after Reddick in a revenge game. Is Reddick still a revenge game player for Philadelphia?
Nah, I don't know.
He called it a revenge game against the Jets last year, like they were the problem when he went to the Jets, not him
Mm.
wanting all the money in the world.
Hassan Reddick,
him going
you're the
back anyway.
problem.
Yeah, and then him going back to them anyway for nothing. Yeah, I'm going to take Eagles. I think the Bucks are too. If Bucks were at full strength, I'd think maybe a chance, but they're dinged up.
And-
Baker's dinged up. I think it'll be a bit of a.
And Lane Johnson is playing, and that's a
Lane
huge in because he's the best right tackle in football.
I
Some
think
Reddick's going to do nothing.
the only way the Bucks really have a chance if Bucky Irvin really gets going, because whichever team, and I said this about the Rams and the Eagles, whichever team runs the ball effectively will probably win this game, but I think that the Eagles will win.
Yeah, I think the
Okay.
Eagles will win. Yeah, don't get me wrong. I don't think it's not over. My gut's telling me the Eagles.
Yeah, like you said, missing both the tackles against this team is not. You don't want to be limping into the Eagles.
No, definitely not.
My head says Bucks, my heart says Eagles.
I'm shocked
can I
at your
do,
heart.
Can I do that?
Yeah, you can, but it should just both say Eagles.
George, question.
Yeah.
When do you get worried about Saquon Barkley?
I'm
Now.
not worried at all because it's he hasn't lost any talent. He's still just as good.
Not worried at all.
No, I'm going to
now.
tell you why. I'm going to
He's-
tell you
He's
why.
looking shocking.
No, he's not looking shocking.
He's
every,
looking
Averaging
shocking.
3 yards is
every team is selling out to stop the run. Okay.
So they're doing it for every other team, and other running backs are looking better.
So no. I'm not concerned. It's he is one good game away from breaking out. I'm not concerned at all. It'll come. It's
Isn't
fine.
that the definition of a breakout?
Yes,
One good
mate.
game.
Yes, mate. But what
So
I'm
could
saying
you
is,
just give us the
what
definition
I'm
of a
saying is
breakout?
that once it happens, it's gonna to the moon, Alice.
So once he breaks out, he will in fact break
Break
out.
out.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, no, that makes
No, no,
sense.
That's why it's a breakout.
Thank you for explaining.
Is that
it
with
to me.
is that with your head and your heart?
Yeah. And my nuts as well.
He's put his nuts on the breakout.
No.
Just for the record, I'm not putting my nuts on it because I don't want to put that much
But
pressure on Saquon.
This is, but
Yeah,
this
that's
is
very true.
This is a heavy hitting NFC game. Both teams 3-0. They'll want to continue that unbeaten run. So there's plenty in it for both
It's
teams.
a big call from you, Booger, to think they both want to continue to win.
Oh, well,
So,
I mean, am I wrong there?
no, you're not wrong.
Look, George just gets so flustered when the Eagles come on.
I'm not flustered at all.
He has
Far from it.
he ironed out his analysis
The
for
only
every
thing
other
that's gonna-
team,
I
and the Eagles is just all over the place.
The only
No,
thing
not
that's
at
going to
all.
make him less flustered is we're now talking about the Kansas City Chiefs,
Yeah.
who have got the Ravens coming to visit them. Isn't it fun to think that one of these teams is going to be 1-4?
It's very fun. I hope it's the Chiefs. Fuck them.
Yeah,
I think Kansas City win this one.
I don't. I really don't. I think like I said this
We
last
talk
week.
about bunny teams. Kansas is Baltimore's bunny team.
If Ravens can't win this game, they are never going to beat Kansas City.
Xavier Worthy's back.
Yeah,
Worthy's back. Of course, Worthy comes back when they play the Ravens. Like you said,
I
this
think
last
they
week,
would have
Tommy,
liked
that
Worthy.
They'll get healthy right when the Ravens come along.
I think they.
It's always the way.
I think Kansas City would have liked Worthy every other week as well. There's not
Very true.
not just saving him for Baltimore, but
No, but this offense is they are the best offense in football.
the Ravens.
The Ravens. Lamar has the most touchdowns total. I think he's second in yards or maybe top in yards. No, he's second to Herbert, I think. He's up there either way. The most total touchdowns with his rushing as well. And then if Derrick Henry just hasn't fumbled it 3 times, they're probably 3-0.
Fair.
And we're talking about this as in they're going to kick the shit out of the Chiefs because the Chiefs have showed nothing.
I think
Ravens
Chiefs
have been
defense is good
almost
still.
unstoppable. Yes, I think the Ravens, in terms of defensively, have had not that tough a run. I don't think the Bills' defense is amazing, and
Bills' defense is good.
struggled in the second half. Right, they struggled to score on them late in the game. They
Yeah.
forced some turnovers. And then who did they play week 2? They played the Browns, which they ran it up on, but that was just the Browns' offense really struggling, I think.
Yep.
They didn't actually have that much yardage against them. They just scored a lot of points from their field position.
Yeah.
And then they had the
Lions
last week, who are, the Lions are the Lions. But all that being said, they've lost.
That was a blowout, though. That was
No.
a junk time touchdown to
No,
make it look a bit closer.
This is
It
where
was.
it was a 4th down conversion from being the Ravens game.
Well,
Honestly,
that Goff part over the
with
top.
2.5 minutes,
Wait,
it
you're
was a
just assuming that the Lions is just going to go, the Ravens are going to go down and just win it?
yes. That's what I am assuming. That's what I'm saying would have
Yeah,
happened.
okay.
That's what I'm saying. Or either way, it was a 4-point game with 2.5 minutes left, and the big balls Dan Campbell went for 4th down and got it.
Yeah, hell of a throw though.
It was an awesome play. I think it was unreal. That's what good coaches do.
Ballsy
They
call, too.
let their players win or lose in the game. Like they're comfortable with
Shout
their
out
players
Harbrow.
costing them.
Yeah,
I-
but what team in the past has scored 111 points in the first 3 weeks and a 1-2? Like,
The Ravens. Yeah.
but that's what I'm saying. Like,
That's what James is saying too. Like
Yeah.
they're a great offense, but they're just like
Defensively, they
fumble
look
games
cooked.
away.
They look really bad
Yeah.
defensively, which is surprising to me.
Nena BK being
I'm
out
ju-
is showing that it means so much to the team.
Yep.
And Van Noy not being there as well.
Well,
Van
Van
Noy
Noy
did
had
some
a
pass
bit of a
rush.
tin-ass season last season.
But he's a decent pass rusher. He gave them
Yes. Yeah,
I think the
yes.
biggest problem with and I said this on the podcast this week, the biggest problem with the Ravens defense at the moment is Roquan Smith, because the entire system is kind of built through him, and he's playing dog shit. to be
Yeah,
quite
he
frank.
hasn't played.
I don't think he's a
well.
dog shit player, but he's playing terribly the first 3 weeks.
I
So
think-
he has to get right.
I think if this game's close in Arrowhead and you give Mahomes a sniff,
Yeah.
and you're going to see a desperate Chiefs team, which is what we haven't seen a lot of.
No, that's fair.
And now they get a playmaker back. I think this could be the Chiefs winning this one. I think.
I think this is either a close win to the Chiefs or Ravens blow the doors off them because they just score too many points and the Chiefs can't keep up. Because I still don't know how they're going to
Which
keep
team?
up if they score
Because we've got a
30
bit more
points.
time. Which
Yeah.
team needs the win more? You think?
The Chiefs.
Chiefs
Because the
need it
Ravens
more because Ravens
defense-
have a crappy
Their
division.
division.
That's fair.
The Ravens could lose this. Like, what's their division? The Ravens could lose this, and they're a game behind Cincinnati and Pittsburgh still, who are probably both going to lose this week.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're still a game behind, and they get to play them still.
Yep.
Twice each, and they're probably going to sweep the division.
Yep.
That's how bad this division's not very good at all,
So the-
especially without Burrow.
And the Ravens have got the Texans next week.
Yeah, and I think they're going to be much, much better than the Texans.
And
Yes.
if the Chiefs lose this game, they go to 1-3.
One.
Yeah,
Yeah.
one-
Yeah,
and three.
1-3,
I
and that's division done basically.
they
I guess the
just-
Chargers,
It's yes, I think
because
theoretically
we're assuming the
division's
Chargers are going to
done.
go 4-0 because Chargers are
Yeah,
playing.
they got Rad Giants, so
Giants.
they should go for it.
Yeah, but I think that the Chiefs are the best team to pick up the 7th seed.
Yes, I think they're not playoffs done, but I think
Yeah.
if
no,
they
I'm saying
lose their
division done.
Yeah.
division, will be tough. You'd be 3.5 games behind the Chargers.
That's pretty tough.
It's a long way.
It's a
They're the
deep hole.
but
But then you play the Chargers again, and then you
100%,
have
and
to 1.5.
it's very realistic. The Chargers will drop off at some point.
Yeah.
Like they're not going to just they're going to have a point where they will lose 2 or 3 games. They're not going to go undefeated.
No,
Like,
I'm not
they're-
saying they're going to go.
they're probably
undefeated.
going to lose 4 games. So all the Chiefs will have to do is just keep touch with them
Weather
a
the
couple of
storm.
games behind, and then and then the game can come when they play each other to decide what.
Justin Herbert's not dropping off. He's got Madison Beer to go home to. He's
Shout out.
fine.
Yeah, he's a lucky boy because of his quarterback play. Who's Madison Beer?
Don't know.
Is he some sort of beer model?
Isaiah Likely back too this week. I'm pretty sure.
I think he played last week.
No, he didn't.
You
No.
didn't? Okay,
No.
my bad.
He's
My
back
bad.
this week.
It was a late.
He's
out.
still questionable, but they think he'll be back.
Yeah.
Same with Ricard.
That's it's a couple of good ins.
I like
for the Ravens.
how Andrews has been non-existent, and then Likely starts training. He goes, "Oh shit, I better come back and catch the
Better
ball."
do
Better
something.
start playing well again.
Yeah,
Yeah, well, one thing I want to see from Lamar is just maybe just throw the ball away. Stop taking so many sacks, man.
I think he was just trying to win. The Lions defense, their pass rush was just
they're a good team.
dominant last
They're
week.
a very good team.
Chief defense is good too. Like
Yeah, it'll be
Chief
a
they,
good game.
defense is
they're going to
very
be ready to.
I think-
come
yeah, I
ready to
think-
play.
Ravens win by a mile. Like Ravens win by a couple of scores, or Chiefs win a close one. That's the only way I see
Problem
it.
is, I just think that mentally Baltimore a shot from the Chiefs mentally.
If they can't win this game against the Chiefs,
Chiefs
they're
have got their
never gonna
number, and Mahomes has definitely got their number. And I just don't know if that's a bridge too far for mental weakling Lamar Jackson.
win. All right, next game we got the doubleheader Monday nighters, I believe. We
Oh,
are not going to spend much time on the 0-3 bowl, the toilet bowl of the AFC
Oh,
East.
is it ever?
The New York Jets at the Miami Dolphins.
Fields is back.
Can I just tell me if I'm crazy? I'm going to give you my
You're
thoughts on this
crazy.
game and tell me I'm crazy for the game, not for anything else.
Okay.
Because we'll talk about that after the show
Fair.
in our therapy sessions.
Mm.
Miami are going to win this game, and they're going to score 40 points on this Jets defense.
I don't know about 40. That's crazy.
This Jets defense is
dreadful.
disgusting.
It is
And
dreadful.
in fairness to Scotty, Sauce Gardner has been
Yeah.
awful.
Yeah.
Him getting injured has actually saved him from how shit he's been.
Yeah.
Him
Hasn't
getting
been great.
concussed. He's
Where's,
been
where's old mate in the
dreadful.
chats that had all the stats for Sauce? Where's he gone?
Wasn't that Brock?
No, it was some guy that was plastering me because I said they overpaid for him.
Shout out to Brock.
No, it wasn't Brock.
I don't know.
No. It was some guy on TikTok that called me out, but he's real quiet now.
Oh yeah, no, you're right. Yeah, he was
Yeah.
he was a real Sauce Gardner lover. He loved
Yeah.
some sauce on his toast.
Amen.
He loves some of his.
Yeah, okay.
Anyway.
Just for
forgot
that
we're
guy,
live.
Sauce ain't gonna let you hit, man. Take it out your mouth. But yeah,
Yeah.
I think Dolphins are gonna win this easy. I don't see how the Jets, they might score some points in this game, but their defense is atrocious. Like I think the Dolphins have, other than that first week, when was their really bad loss? The first week.
Yeah, first week. Yeah,
Their offense
They've been
hasn't been
adequate.
too bad
yeah,
at all.
yeah.
So and they've played hard.
That was a good game against the Bills. They
Yeah,
were
the good
in a
game against the
position to
Bills.
win that game.
And it was only bloody
They're tired.
kick return from the Patriots that cost them that game too.
Yeah.
I just think they haven't been that bad.
To be
offensively.
fair, they also got a punt return, so you take good.
Yeah. But it was just more that they got the punt return. It was like they're going to win this, and then and then Antonio Gibson returned a kick for a touchdown.
Who then
Like,
lost the
that's-
game? Who lost the game for him the following week?
Week
So you know
after. Yeah.
that's the NFL.
But yeah, I think Dolphins are going to be a bit too much for him, and this game's crap anyway. Who
I
cares?
want to see Fields because he looks
Yeah,
all right
He's got a
week
good
one, and obviously he came against the Bills, who
massacre.
it's the Bills are an absolute buzzsaw. But let's just see what he's like against a little bit of a leaky defense for the Dolphins, and let's just see if he can be the quarterback for the rest of the year and next year.
Yeah, as you just said, it's a good one to come back to the Dolphins. They're not very strong.
Talking about not firing coaches though, mid-season, if the Dolphins do lose this game, Mike McDaniel is on the thinnest of ice.
I think Mike McDaniel wants to leave.
Yeah, I
He
agree.
just
I
does
think
not look interested at all.
he'll
I think-
completely.
Half the Dolphins don't look interested, to be
I
fair.
don't know
but-
if the team wants to get rid of him. I think he's just like he's not even silently quitting at this point. He's just straight up half showing up to work.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, I'm
He's like the
done.
guy that you meant to start at 7. He gets there at 10:30. He's like, oh yeah, my car broke down. He's like, did you want to ring anyone? He goes, no, I just couldn't be bothered. I didn't know who to call.
Do you reckon he's back drinking?
He
He's
should
back
be.
on the way. Is it
If
on the
there's-
wagon or off the wagon?
Off,
He's
I think
back
he's
on.
off the wagon.
No,
'Cause
back
he's
on
been-
the wagon.
He's been carrying,
Seinfeld reference.
Yeah, he's been carrying on like a
Mish
bit of a-
Paul there, Tommy.
He's a bit up and down.
Yeah.
Wouldn't surprise
Is
I
it-
because I just know he had massive issues with
Yeah,
it. It wouldn't
yeah.
shock me if he gets fired. And he's like, yeah,
I think he's.
If you heard his
so
press
good for
conference
weight.
after
Yeah.
the game,
Mm.
he sounds
Mm.
slurry.
He sounds very depressed.
I'd be too if I
I
was
would-
coaching the Dolphins.
Yeah, me too. Hey, it's sunny down there at least.
True.
All right, the last game, another absolute rib snorter. You've got the Cincinnati Bengals at the Denver Broncos.
Is it Rip Snorter or Rip Snorter?
It's
Rib-
Rip Snorter.
Rib snorter?
No,
Isn't
it's Rip Snorter.
I thought it was Rip
it? Rib
Snorter.
snorter.
Rib, Malaka. What's your ribs got to do with it?
Where do you snort from your ribs?
Where do you rip from your snort?
You know exactly.
No, you actually, you're right. I'm thinking back. You're right. It's rib snorter because it can tear. Yeah, no, I'm in. You got me.
Scotty will show you the Saturday night.
Did I say? Yeah, I always thought it was rib. Like
Yeah.
you snorted
Nah,
so hard that your rib hurt. Not that I know. How would you do that? I don't know. I've got a cold.
Anyway, it's an
yeah.
absolute.
If Burrow was playing, this would be a good game.
Yeah,
I
that's
think when they planned this, it would have been good.
Yeah.
But I just think that we saw everything we could see from Browning. Like he's not going to do very good. The Broncos need a win pretty bad.
Yeah, they do, actually.
They've struggled, so they definitely need a win.
Bit of a
and
get
they're
right
gonna-
game for Bo Nix. Let's
Yeah.
just see if
Yep.
if there's something else outside of these check downs and like he's
Keeps
thrown some
missing-
deep balls.
He keeps missing him. It's just not there. I don't think it's he's a bad player. He's
No.
just not quite in
Fingertips.
sync with him.
Yeah,
Yeah, he just
yeah.
got to get it right.
Timing
But
this and that.
unfortunately, right, if he wants to be considered a top quarterback in the NFL, that's what he's got to start hitting.
I've seen something like
Agreed.
he's left. I think it was like 190 yards and 3 tutties on the field.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I mean, like if he's hit them, they're probably 3-0, and we're having a completely different conversation. So this is a bit of a get right game. I think the Bengals defense is not very good either. They'll be able to run the ball a bit. I think they need to really get Bo Nix going. That's going to
Bengals will be desperate to get the Denver will be desperate to get Bo Nix going and to get to 2-2 for sure.
Yeah, they
don't want to lose touch in that division.
No, because if they lose and KC win, KC will jump them.
And they got the Eagles next week.
And the Eagles next week. So this is actually must win.
Double point game.
This is must win for the Broncos.
Yep.
Must win.
Good call.
All right, that is it for us this week from the preview show.
Any more questions?
Nah, none came through. Lewis Wiley said, when's JA going to get a Tom Brady helmet? I said,
never.
When I get rich. One day. Who knows? We'll see how it works out.
Never.
I'd have to sell probably.
You could probably get an ownership rate.
Did you see how much Tom Brady got paid to play flag football in Saudi Arabia?
Did he actually play?
No, it's in March. It's after the
How much
Super
is
Bowl.
$84 million.
$70 million, man. Ridiculous.
For
Like
one
it's
game
like-
of flag football.
The dumb thing is that for those Saudi guys, that's just his pocket change.
Yeah.
He's like, how much do you want, Tom? Oh, only 8. So you say 80
Imagine
or
having-
800? Oh, 80. He only wants
He wants 80 million.
He wants
There you go,
80
buddy.
million,
Imagine
bro.
how rich you have to
I'll
be
get
to-
my wife to pay you.
Yeah, let me look at the back of my couch so I'll find that real quick for you, bro. Fuck.
But yeah, that means nothing to me. But quickly recap: Sporting Globe Churnside Park. We are proudly brought to you by them for the month of October. Go to the app. There'll be a video going up tomorrow, which we posted what is it? Clipped. What's it when you put it to the top?
Sorry.
Pinned
On the top of all our stuff. For the month of October, if you sign up to us on Instagram, YouTube, or Facebook, and then change your Sporting Globe app to the Vault Studio, you go into the running to win a signed Dante Culpepper football or a Devontae Adams signed mini football helmet. So, and
Who's picking the winner? Just pick the
We'll
by
do a
you.
random one.
Oh,
we'll
nice.
just do a wheel spin.
Yeah, love
So
it.
anyone who gets in. So what you got to do is, follow us on one form of social media. If you're already on our social media, that's fine. Send me a screenshot of you with your sponsorship section changed to the Vault Studio on the Sporting Globe app, and you're in the running, guys. We'll do that at the end of October, and then to be honest, we'll probably do it again. We'll probably keep doing it for the next few weeks. So
I like
next
that,
few
man.
months up to the end of the season, we'll be doing a giveaway for anyone who's in the app.
Nice.
That's a good way to do it. So
Nice.
shout out to the boys. Thank you very much.
Thanks
We'll see
for
you Wednesday night.
everyone watching. Thanks for
Shout
the
out
comments.
to Tommy on the 1s and 2s doing absolute God's work
Love
over
you
there. Sexy stuff. And
Gotcha.
you'll see us all Wednesday night.
Peace.
Peace out, everyone.